have a hangover. A hangover, a prison blues hangover. There's a song in that.
Oh, okay, everybody. Welcome to the Hangover. Show number 2 for today, Sunday, the 11th of July. I have been blessed with a special guest in our studio tonight. I'd like you to meet Mr.
Billy Reavis.
Billy Reavis, otherwise known as the cellblock cowboy, and his beautiful wife, Dory. Let's just go with wife.
Yeah, Dory.
Wife, manager,
The manager.
depending on how the day
It's my Sharon Osbourne.
Right. There you go. You're right. Hey, Ozzy needed a right. And Billy has a hell of a story, and the man can sing. It is incredible how well this man can sing. What happened here?
I'm going to choke to death.
Don't do that, young lady.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Hanover Hangover. We are on a second show. I think something got screwed up there. I'm not going to do the intro again. Y'all know my intro. And we have some great talent here. Billy Reavis. I'm not going to say it right.
Reavis,
yes. Mr. Billy Reavis is in the studio.
The missus is next to
And
him.
the Mrs. Reavis is next to him. And Billy has a hell of a story. He is otherwise known as the cellblock cowboy, which that's got a story. But listen in, guys, turn up your volume. This dude can sing. He is going to belt out some stuff that's just going to bring a tear to your eye. You're going to want to pull over if you're driving. You're going to want to pay attention to this fella. So Billy, how did you get to where we are right now?
So, in a younger life, I was a bad young man, and was misled, and I was caught up in a lot of addictions. At an early age, I got strung out on methamphetamine, and got into the lifestyle of the outlaw, running around, just being a hooligan as a kid, and not having no responsibilities. And it led me to some bad places, and it led me to a prison sentence. And nothing glorious or nothing. Did the crime, got sentenced to the time, and went down and did my time. But while I was down there, what I did to keep from going nuts and going crazy was I started singing while I was sitting in my cell every night. And over the years, I started writing songs and started writing a lot of songs about my life, and they just started getting better and better and better. And I wrote them all down, and I memorized them all, and
That's
brought
okay.
them home. Oh, sorry.
That's all right.
Brought them home.
This is live, man. Like, good things happen on a live show.
I brought them. I came home 9 years ago from prison, and I met this beautiful woman here, and she helped change my life, and she taught me how to be a man, and she taught me how to be responsible. And through several relapses over the last 9 years, she's watched me crawl on the ground, and she's watched me stand high on the mountain. And I promised her 2 years ago that I would not drink alcohol or do drugs anymore, and I've stopped. And I asked God to help me relieve me of the burdens of addiction. And she was about to leave me, and I just knew that I wasn't going to be able to make it. I was in the back where I came from, and I made a choice and I made a decision that day, July the 4th, 2 years ago. I made a decision that I was done, and I was done, and I wanted my family, and I wanted a family, and I wanted a life more than I wanted to get high anymore.
It's amazing what a good woman can do to a guy.
Yeah, and so then the COVID vaccine hits and shuts the country down.
The virus.
Yeah,
Right.
And the virus shuts the world down, and so to keep from us going stir crazy in the house and tearing each other's hair out, she would kick me out and make me go out in the garage.
Get out.
So I'd go out in the garage, and I started singing, and so my garage became my 4x8 cell again.
Oh.
And that's where I started perfecting my trade again. It wasn't no
4x8, honey. It was a lot bigger.
It was your sanctuary.
It was my cell block.
It was your sanctuary. Yeah, that was where you were. Man cave.
It was my man cave, and I went out there and started singing, and over the last year, and I decided to send some demos out. And about a month after I sent some demos out, a man by the name of Adam Knight of AOK Records and Promotions in Nashville, Tennessee, gave me a call and said, I would like to help you produce your first single. And I went down to Nashville. Me and her drove down, 11-hour trip. Went in, and we recorded the music in about 20 minutes. I mean, he recorded the music before I got there. And I went in the box and we recorded it, and then it's on the radio now. And I'm getting a lot of play with it.
That's awesome. So what is your home state?
I'm from Texarkana, Texas.
Texarkana, Texas. Now, is that where you...
That's where I met her at. I'm from there. I was in prison in Texas.
Okay, that's where I was going at.
Yeah, I was in prison in Texas.
I can't imagine that. How many years?
Altogether, 17 years.
My gosh. Wow.
On a couple of different sentences.
And different charges.
Different charges.
Well, the system's the system.
And well, I was caught up in addictions, and it is what it was. I was a bad kid doing crimes to pay for an addiction. That's it in a nutshell. No glorification.
Right.
My whole purpose in all this singing thing is to try to help some young man out there that might be spiraling out of control, and he might hear my story, and it might stop him from sticking a needle in his arm. Might stop him from going in and robbing a store somewhere. If I can reach one person with my story and my music and save a kid's life or a young lady's life, then it's all worth it for me.
Also,
one person here.
And also just letting them know that there's hope.
There is hope. There's hope. If you just keep fighting. If you've got another day of breath in you, you've got a chance to succeed in life. And this woman taught me that. And I was absolutely blessed when I came to New Jersey 5 years ago with great employment, with a good boss that actually understands my past and has been accepting of me and has taken me into their family. And I've been an valued employee of a place for 5 years now, and I get up every day and go to work and work 10, 11 hours a day and come home, and I do that 5-6 days a week. I've been doing that for 5 years straight now.
That's awesome.
So now I get a chance to sing, and I just want to be heard.
Oh, you're going to be heard. You're going to be heard, friend. So what are the titles of some of your songs? What kind of music you got?
I do a genre of everything, but my bread and butter is country and old outlaw country. My first single is called "I'm Doing Time." It's on Pandora. It's on iTunes, Apple Music. It's all over on streaming services. It just dropped on a radio station today called an internet radio called Amazing Radio. It's in the UK and in the United States. It's actually being played in the UK as we speak.
That's awesome.
So I'm on all kind of streaming services, and I'm in Pakistan. I've got a producer or a promoter in Pakistan that's actually playing my stuff in Pakistan. So I mean,
and in Nigeria.
Wow.
So I mean, the song's getting a little play, and I hope it tells a story. It's a beautiful love story, and I would love to sing it.
Well, you know what? I was getting to that. But I listened to your singing while we were adjusting the sound system and getting things going, and we were going to do some of your backup music, incorporate some of that. And dude, you don't need it.
We're not going to sing. We're not going to use it on music.
So
I didn't tell everybody. I actually have no musical background whatsoever. Never played an instrument in my life, but I know how to sing. And I know how to write.
That's your instrument.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, so guys, how about you guys pick one, decide what you want to do?
I'm Doing Time, Mama.
Sounds good.
All right. I wrote this song. It's actually about another woman in another relationship that I was in prison, and it's not the ending that happened, but it's the ending that I wanted to happen in my fantasy.
Yeah,
as
but
I
you
was
still
laying
had it. But
I ended up with the woman I needed in the end. Her. So she is the woman in the song now.
I do.
All right.
That's
you ready?
because you did do 6 months.
you guys are right.
All right, here we go. So I went before the judge today, and he sentenced me to life. He said, son, you done the crime, and now you've got to pay the price. Well, I hung my head and I cried real soft, but it wasn't about the time. It was about the girl I loved so much and leaving her behind. As I sat here in this prison, so very far from you, well, the memories come flooding back and they're making me feel blue. Well, I feel so far away and I don't know what to do. But I know one thing's for certain, baby, I'll always love you. I'm doing time without you. And every day is a misery, and every day I'm blue. I'm doing time without you, and all I've got is a memory to help me make it through. As the day draws nearer for me to be set free, Lord, I thank the Lord above my love that you belong to me. 'Cause I can see the light is shining, let's just around the bend. Well, I'm coming home real soon, my love, just to hold you once again. Well, I'm doing time without you, and every day is a misery, and every day I'm blue. I'm doing time without you, baby, and all I've got is a memory to help me make it through. As the day draws nearer for me to be set free, Lord, thank the Lord above my love that you belong to me.
Damn. I mean, I literally am choked up by that song. I mean,
It's a pretty good song, man. It's a true story too, so it's actually.
and that's the thing. I can not like personally relate, but I can imagine. You know, I've done some shit, and if I ever got caught, I'd have been that guy in that cell.
I think anybody in America that's ever been in jail, whether it's a day or a week or a month or a year, can relate to this song. Anybody that's been separated from somebody they love can relate to this song.
Well, yeah, yes.
Because they're both doing time.
Everybody's doing
Right,
time.
right. I mean, it's not just you; it's your family.
It's
Everybody's doing
it's
time.
everything. It's the whole story, man, and it's simple and it's short. I made it short on purpose so it would get more radio play. Structured the song so it could.
The lyrics are great. You got it. I mean, you got it. And what year did you write that?
Oh, 1993.
93. My gosh. My daughter was just 2 years old back then.
And
I was a young pup, too.
yeah, so and then just more and more just started coming, and as the years were going away in prison. Now, mind you, I didn't do all 17 years in one sentence.
You made one
I made
mistake,
some
and then you would
mistakes,
get in the system,
yeah.
and they just dog your ass
I was caught in a
forever.
revolving door. I was in a
Yeah.
revolving door of parole.
Well, maybe
and
they just wanted
conviction.
they missed you, and they just wanted to hear you sing.
Well, and I've actually had that said to me before.
Did you ever say to the
Welcome
judge,
back
"Listen"?
to the cell block.
just say to the judge, listen, just let's cut an album, man. And
I tried to-
you can play my songs all day long, and I ain't got to be here for this live entertainment because I'm gonna start charging your ass.
I actually did that. I actually wrote a kite, what they called kites in prison. I wrote a kite to the warden one time, offering him to do a free concert for him if he would give me special privileges like extra ice cream from the child. I never got an answer from him.
Jesus. That's what you got to do for ice cream?
For extra ice cream. I told him.
Listen, y'all, you think you got it rough, you're a little pissed off, your iPhone's not working, oh, you can't stream something fast enough. Fucker, you don't know how good you got it.
No, you don't.
Right?
No, you don't. And, it's just not a place that our young people need to be. And that's what I've survived it, and I didn't let it make me bitter, and I didn't let it change me. But that's all because of the course God put in my life, the
Right.
people He put in my life.
Right, you got to have faith, man.
You know what I mean?
You got to, right.
if I'd have never sent the demo out, I'd have never be sitting here talking to you. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have the exposure that I'm starting to get. And I don't care if I become rich and famous. I don't. I want to, my main goal is to help people. And to people to hear that there's some hope in this world, that you don't have to feel like you're caught in a constant cycle and that you have to stay there for your rest
Right,
of your
you're
life.
in charge of your destiny.
You're in charge of your own destiny.
There are demons.
And the bold are the ones that become the victors.
Yeah, the devil tried to stop us when we were going down there.
To Texas?
She wrecked. No, to go
Tennessee.
to Nashville.
I mean,
We
Nashville,
went to
I'm sorry.
Nashville to record the single. She drove, and she's my chauffeur, and she never wrecks or does nothing. But within the first 100 miles, she wrecked the car. She
No.
asked in somebody. Yeah, we got pictures. We actually got
Well, that's
pictures
okay.
it's on my Facebook page. You got to see it. It's so hilarious. She wrecked the car, but we still made it to Nashville and went and recorded
And
a great song.
you didn't let that stop you. You
Nah.
kept on going.
So yeah, we went and I had a great time and met some great musicians.
Went to the Grand Ole Opry.
Went to the Grand Ole
Really?
Opry. Yeah, played with Travis Loretta
Backstreet.
Lynn's bass player, longtime bass player Mike Tibbett.
Past 10 years. Yeah.
Mike, what's his last name?
Tibbett.
Tibbett or something. Mike Tibbett. You can't miss him. He's a big, giant, blonde-haired guy, a big man, but he's a great musician and a great singer. But anyway,
Nice
he played
person.
on my album.
Nice.
You know, so
The funny part about that is his wife is from New Jersey, too.
oh yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
That's how we bonded. Is they started talking and they were all huggy-duggy on each other. It was funny because she was the queen bee in the studio for the day. It was actually a great adventure, man. And
Jersey women and their accents depends on where you go. Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
Well, see, you got to remember, I did live down south for about 20 years.
Okay, so that straightened you out.
Yeah.
That fixed you.
Imagine that one.
she's a train wreck, but I'm the bigger.
But
train
I bet
wreck.
you when she gets angry, her roots come right out where she's from.
It's a little story. One time we got into an argument about 70 years ago, and I don't hit women. That's one thing I don't do. I'm a very respectful
Well,
women.
that's a good thing.
I don't hit women because my father was a very bad woman beater, and I promised I would never be my father.
Right.
And so I don't hit women, not on purpose. I knocked her down, and I fell on the bed on top of her, and when I did, we were just arguing. All I did was pushed her out of the way, and she fell on the bed. And when I did, she uppercutted me as she was going backwards, and she hit me with a left hook, and it knocked me smooth out.
Damn!
First time I've ever been knocked out for real was by a lady. And I can honestly say that live on air. I got knocked out by a lady, and I'm okay with that. Because I woke up and she had my head up under a pillow and
She
some
said,
ice on
"Yeah, I'm actually leaning over you. How's that attitude adjustment going there, son?"
That's it.
She put me down, man. She put me down. She put me in my place, and that's what she's always held me accountable. Over the last 9 years, she's held me accountable for my actions.
That's funny.
And she made me come to my own decisions. If you want recovery, you're going to go get it yourself.
Well,
if you want a car, you're going to go get it yourself.
There's a message to all the ladies out there. Don't put up with no shit. If you need help on how to take care of that,
Miss Dora looks like she has a certain...
Miss Dora seems to have a technique to that. Doesn't require weapons.
She tamed this
No,
old
it don't.
cowboy. She tamed this old cell block cowboy.
Wow.
And she took a chance on me, and we're beginning to reap the benefits of that now. I have a very nice home out in Elmer, New Jersey that we moved into right before the pandemic hit, and we live out in the country. We have a nice home. I have a good job, and I'm set, man.
That's great.
Now I get to pursue my music.
And you also have 2 children.
Oh, I don't have any children of my
They're
own.
mine.
Oh,
But I
you
have-
got children.
I
Yeah.
have grandchildren that are hers that have all accepted me as their pop.
That's
I'm
awesome.
called Pop now. I'm
Oh,
actually a
and
pop.
doing time and the song "Doing Time," they call that the pop
It's
song.
the pop song.
That's a
It's on the radio. It's the pop
Yeah,
song.
that's
Pop
pop
song.
song. That's a
But I don't want to be known as a pop because I'm actually.
Oh, listen.
I'm a
Nah, I'm
G
just
mom.
joking.
Look,
She is
I'm a G mom.
We
I'm
are
a
what
G
we are,
mom.
man. We are what we are.
I have 2 grandchildren.
I know you do.
Okay.
You look amazing too, but a lot of the women or a lot of people out there even some of the guys are saying, "Man, you don't look like you're 52 years old," But they had to do the math. You did this many years in prison and this and that.
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, man." And sometimes I even get mixed up on the math because there's so much math.
Right.
I don't even remember just exactly how much. I mean, I don't know exactly how much time I've done. I've been in prison my whole life until I met her. That's all I can say.
I'm sorry to hear that. But you have more music. You have more songs.
I got some other songs. I mean, I don't.
He's got a lot of them.
I have. A few of them are in production. I'll sing you a few verses of a couple.
Sure.
Of them,
We're here to promote you, and let's get that promotions going here.
Here we go. Be amazed.
I'm already amazed. Whenever you're ready, if you.
Well, I promised you heaven, but I put you through hell. You said I'm an angel, but the demons prevail. Oh, I'm falling further and further into this hell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, black abyss, a bottomless well. Lord, the light is fading the further I fall. I can't even see your face anymore, baby. What can I do? Oh, I got to find my way back to you. Now the light is fading the further I fall. My angel is flying away in the night, and I don't have nowhere to go but down into this hell. Oh, yeah. Oh, my angel baby, come and take me to the light. That's a part of one.
Wow.
Called "Take Me to the Light."
Yeah. I'm glad it's Sunday.
Anyway, that's gonna be. It's a work in progress. I think I missed a verse there somewhere. But it's okay. It's a work in progress. It's gonna be on the first LP. I'm actually gonna be going back down to Nashville soon to do an LP. But I'm gonna write all the music here first with my new band that I'm rehearsing with first. My first time Wednesday night. This coming Wednesday, the whole full band will be at my house, and we're going to be. I can name the musicians that are going to be in my new band.
Sure. Hey, plug whoever you want, buddy.
Donnie Rocket's going to be coming to help me and working on bass and piano. He's a phenomenal. He's a musician from South Jersey that he has he's in several bands, and he's a very, very good musician, and I can't wait to work with him. I have Mr. Jeff Feldman, who's going to be on rhythm guitar, and writing a lot of music with me. He just signed on with me today. Spent all morning with me at my house, actually going over some of these songs and getting some sheet music written out. So we're going to be in studio. We're going to start recording. We're going to start rehearsing Wednesday. I'm also meeting Wednesday with a man by the name of Paul Ferguson Evans. He's out of South Jersey, lives in by Vineland.
Vineland, yeah.
Yeah, he's close to me, and he's coming to my house Wednesday afternoon. He's going to be working with me too. So it's some pieces of the puzzle are coming together. I still don't know my butt from my hole in the ground. But I got a lot of songs that I've written over the years in prison. I can sit here and sing all night long, ditty after ditty after ditty after ditty after ditty, just right off the top of my head with no music.
He sure
So
can.
just wait till you hear the music that goes with these.
Well, I'll tell you what.
But,
I'm going to offer my studio to you guys. We'll see what we can do in here, and we'll record some stuff. And
that is an honor, man.
And I'm not a mixer, but I'm going to bring a professional mixer in, and we will rearrange this room, my little studio, for you guys to record some stuff, so you don't have to go all the way to Tennessee. Now I've never done that. I have a drum set in my second studio. We could get together, and it doesn't cost me nothing. My equipment's paid for.
I didn't know how to do all that though. All I knew is that I just wanted to be heard, man. And
Thank
I
you.
sent some demos out, and in the reality, I was just
Billy.
hoping to sell a song.
Just say thank you.
I
That's
did
all.
say
It's
thank
yeah,
you.
he did. He's good. It's good. Listen.
know.
You could tell the man is passionate about what he's doing, and
Yes.
you have a great voice, and I believe in you. And
Thank you so much, man. It's
I don't know if I'm going to be able to do you justice with what I have here, but I will try, and we'll work something out. We'll get a good recording, and we can pass that along. There's plenty of recording studios around, and there's I have a friend of mine who Warner Studios over in Bethlehem. He's even got a better, obviously way better studio than I have. And I'll reach out to Larry.
I'd be honored to do it with you, though, man. I'd be honored to do it. So
yeah,
the answer
and
is yes.
we'll try to cut you a CD.
Awesome.
And then I'll bring in a guy who knows more on how to do the final cut.
I actually want to remaster that "Doing Time" song that's already released. I want to do it again and put it on the full album.
Yeah,
Because the song belongs to me. I didn't give up no right. I gave
Right,
up
that's
10%.
good.
I gave
That-
up 10% of royalties for that song.
okay.
I own 90% of it.
So between wow,
Man, I don't know what to say.
yeah, I'm
We're all flabbergasted.
We're all flabbergasted.
Yeah, I
Thank
am.
you, mate. Thank you so much.
between
for the song,
David
man.
out in Pittsburgh and my connections here, and then Scotty, and then the other fans that we have, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna help you out. At least I'm gonna help me out, and I know.
I got a really good song too. Another one.
Oh, you do. Okay.
He's got them by the dozen.
I got another.
Okay.
one.
Now you know
Just
why I
one
threw
more.
him outside into the garage.
This is one I just wrote today, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Started writing today.
Okay,
But it's-
so I tell you what, we were on the air now for 25 minutes,
Yeah.
I believe. Do you want to take a break?
Yeah, that's fine.
We'll
Yeah,
take
let's
a
break.
5-10 minute break,
Thank you very much.
Sounds
and
good.
we'll be back, everybody.
Thank you.
This is the Hanover Hangover Sunday night special edition, and we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
cellblock cowboy out, baby.
Cell Block Cowboy. Thank you.
Oh, that was awesome, man.
All right.